Ladies, gentlemen, esteemed non-binaries, and furs, Trashkin, all good evening and welcome to Trashier Gaming. I'm your humble host, your friendly bi raccoon on the spectrum, Rasper Trashbear, and today we're gonna head on over to Heritage Rock and get set up. I don't think we're gonna go for the gusto. We're gonna see if we can't find ourselves the safe house. We got a lot to do. We got some fresh rifles. You know, for getting around, I think we're gonna go with Lenovo? Yeah, I guess so. Actually, let's make it pretty, shall we? Only got the two skins. It'll do. It will do. Remember, Trashkin, even in the apocalypse, there's time for style. Son of a... You know, I haven't tried burning those things before. Fine. Oh, wait, there we go. Yeah, shame I'm all out of second chances. Well, I'm full in picks. Why not? Moving right along. Block. Well, we gotta cover ground to figure out where that safe house is, so... Yep, they certainly will. Sounds like they found trouble of their own. Well, hell if I know how to.
You're dead.
Wait, there we go. There's our inn. Yoink!
A little braid of hair. That's all she had left of me. She kept it with her even when she died. She held it to her heart as she starved.
What?
I know you're here, blood. You can't hurt me.
What a bet? Yeah, that stack of lithium batteries looks safe.
Check everything.
We got him, Yvonne.
Took half the pier with it, huh? Alright. No luck on this side of things. Well, I suppose the obvious thing to do is to hop down, run the bay. Skitter between piers. Oh hey, this is where we started. I'll be damned.
Inside out.
Comes the heat.
Okay, it is 5 of 5. For some reason, I was having a little bit of trouble reading that 5. Well, hell, Trash, and I might have just railroaded myself. Oh, there it is. Okay, we found it. It's the good news. The bad news is I gotta get my butt back up. Damn. Ah! Is that the one? But that wasn't accessible before. There it is. Alright, alright. No grave luck now. Later. Later.
Another safe house.
Oh, that looks tricky. Wow, that was some range. Bonk. Unlucky for you. That's a safe house down. Alright, let's scope it out. Oh, right. Gray block. Bedding top side. That's where I'd put it. Hey!
Out of my heart flowed rivers of living water. And they drank. And they drank. And they drank.
There is something deeply disturbing about that. Alright. And we hit the safe house now. Alright. Hello. Eva, bad news. I had to ditch the house. Pretty sure my piece of shit brother ratted me out. Unfortunately, the record is still there too. My plan had been to get it over to Dead Catch to put it on air. I'll try and circle back if things cool off. In the meantime, I'll be taking notes on the vamps and their little suck pups. What I'd really like to do is start broadcasting live. Get the word out on fighting back. Here's hoping. God bless, Bill. Usual Simon note. This place is well stocked. I should probably organize the inventory. Un momento. Alright, after selling off a few things and pulling junk drawer. Cult rally. Ugh, this I am not going to enjoy, but... let's do it anyway. Rough neighborhood. Give me the yokai.
Just a little. Brush it off, baby.
Know where to look. Life gets easier. Running toilet paint. Or toilet paper. Bastards. That's the spot. Do I have a way across? I don't think I do. I'll have to remember that exists. You know, I haven't found that in like 4 starts now, Trashkin. This was me goofing around with Devinder. The false start I did, the full run. Oh no, 5 starts. And then I did a speed run to do I missed the
We call him the Hollow Man. The Hollow Man! We're a part of him now, whether you like it or not.
Where are you?
Listen up! Everybody knows who you are. Everybody except you.
Wait until the Hollow Man finds you!
You're not gonna like
son of a.
No big deal.
Oh damn! Rougher than I thought it was gonna be. I suppose that's on me. Hey, at least I know the way across now. Perfect. Ah,
Much better.
hell keeps hitting me? Is the Mistborn? Did they just hit that hard? Aye, that's news to me. I'm beginning to think maybe I should just take the long way around. Oh, I had the yokai on me. I should have. This is the downside of circulating your third slot.
You can't hurt me.
One invasive buckshot surgery later. Uh-oh. Hey. Okay, I thought I was taking damage for certain that time.
I've got you.
Damn it.
No me molestes, asshole.
Okay. That's on me. I was the one that's like, there aren't that many watchers here, and I don't remember there being many watchers here, but yeah, that's on me. I should have realized that was a watcher in the first. You're just unlucky.
We got him, Bribon.
Triumphant robot sounds. Oh yeah, bats are still there. Night night. We've done away with that bit of rubbish. Uh-oh. Okay, that's about par for my day.
What is it?
Time for the night shift.
Why not? Why not? You know, I think I was mostly annoyed because like I had already done all the bosses, so like my community sanity was just starting out
Ah, dear.
when it dropped. So I was like, ah! But I'm halfway through the game. But then I found out I did a terrible job in recording, like missing gaps, false starts, false stops, and it's me going, ah, no, this is not up to my own standards. But, you know, here we are. Well, no luck there.
You can have anything we find. You're the one doing the hard work.
Some used to joke about hiding a safe house in a shipping container. Well, we just passed that pile of shipping containers. Okay. Weeping Temp. Cosmetic item. Alright, let's see about that cosmetic item then. Was due north of us? Oh, nope, due west. East! West! It's due west! I flunked land navigation today.
Thank you for meeting me here. I know it's out of your way. I used to bring my daughter here. She liked this part of the
Addis.
Peter? What are you?
The gateway sample from Kurz. You used it. But this isn't possible. The advanced state of your disease.
Nothing short of miraculous. Kurz was right. This gateway he's promising, we need it here.
I told you. Didn't I, Charles?
You did. But there are still questions.
And we have the answer. I'll talk to Kurz tonight.
Yep, the crazy meter is definitely in the red.
Ooh. A causeway. Replace my gulch. Oh, yep, that's a big step up. Well, let's make it pretty. Ooh, the polar vortex really brings out the red of the improvised weapon. Oh, it's not good for a string to be over the barrel like that, but you're not going to hear me complaining. Let's see, we already got World War None out. We used Anti last time. Let's give it boot camp. That'll do. Oof. I'm going to take a minute and just organize this. Okay. Ready to rock. Ooh, I like the dice. I honestly love the Causeway being just an improvised box magazine shotgun with glow paint. If it works, it works, Trash. I had an acquaintance that used high visibility paint for lures to make like a Dremel bed, to drill a small hole in the back of the sight to hold the paint, and dab just a bit of high visibility green to get some contrast on his front blade sight. It worked fantastic until he could get a hold of a proper sight drift, and what a sight drift's what you use to bonk sights out of alignment, kind of a deal. You can do it with a punch, but there's always the chance to do it. It's basically a specialized vice to slide sights or iron sights in and out, kind of a deal. And each of them have a different do. I know that was there. Backside looks risky as hell. It's bringing me dangerously close to where I'm doing business anyway.
Enjoy your dirt nap, Hincho.
Anything else down here? This just means to bypass the typical route. Yeah, I think this was just a bypass route. Well, let's see what we got going on in the backside.
Might be another way up to the lighthouse over by this cliff.
Maybe. Aha! Whoa, whoa, whoa! Easy there, Salty.
You're just food.
This food fights back.
Cave. I love caves.
Oh, there it is. Balloons, binoculars.
I hear their voices in my head. All of them. What they were, what they became, what they did.
Paul Philippe Tem. The cave is effing lit now. It was full of bat shit and bones when we first got here. Corey found an old coin. Probably a pirate left it here and 100 years ago or some shit. He dragged a bunch of furniture and rugs down from the harbor master's house. His wife told us where all the liquor was and kept bringing us stuff, cookies, old records, magazines. Maybe she was worried we were going to kill her old man, but nah. When Weeping Tammy comes around, she likes her food to have a pulse. But then Aaron got shit-faced and started busting up some of the displays in the little lighthouse museum, talking shit to the harbor master and bringing stuff down here, laughing about it being old garbage, smashing stuff right in front of him. The old man's wife started crying, and then he lost his mind. Spitting at us, screaming about respecting history. Aaron said history don't matter anymore and shoved him off the cliff. Weird thing is, his wife just started singing to herself. Some old hymn. I could tell that shook Aaron, and he got real quiet and took her up to the top of the lighthouse for Weeping Tammy. Some weird decoration choices. Up to the lighthouse, they say. Up to. Ooh. Well, if there's another way up, I don't know what it is. An interesting little side venue. That was your doom!
We got him, Bribon.
Watery graves and black sails. Famous New Year's Eve. Around 2 a.m. on November 22nd, 1859, the Sweet Madeline founded on the rocks of a low island in Redfall's Bay during a particularly rough winter storm. The ship had split in two, and one of the halves sunk. Of the 63 crewmen aboard, only 15 survivors made it out of the frigid waters. Parts of the wreckage are still visible from Williamstone Lighthouse. Huh. I might check that out. Whaling equipment. Howdy, that is a trident and a half. Whale oil canisters. Life of the lighthouse. Huh. Lighthouse bulbs. For when you absolutely need to. Oh. Thems would be lenses. Ground glass. Boy, howdy, that seems like a nightmare to make. Stuff to look up later. Military History of Redfall by Katja Vez. Williamstone Coast Guard Station in Redfall is one of the few stations still active in Massachusetts. 8 other stations remain active out of 41 total. Opened in 1918, the Redfall station has performed hundreds of search and rescue operations and has one of the highest rescue rates in the entirety of the Coast Guard's New England stations. Before opening as a station, it served as a residence for Annabelle Ackford and her husband, Leonard, both colloquially considered American royalty. Williamstone Coast Guard Station, Redfall, was one of the first stations to switch from conventional radar to Doppler. The meteorological endeavors and subsequent research conducted there have produced major contributions to the ongoing counter-climate change efforts. Well, good for them! Heaven knows Noah's not having a great time. Those are the folks what gather weather data and, you know, like, fly into hurricanes for science. No, seriously, that's the thing. La Belle Dame Sans Mercy. The Lady Without Mercy, I think? Or The Beautiful Woman Without Mercy. La Belle Dame Sans Mercy by John Keats. And there she lulled me asleep, and there I dreamed, ah, woe betide, the latest dream I ever dreamt on the cold hillside. I saw pale kings and princes too, pale warriors, death pale were they all. They cried, La Belle Dame Sans Mercy, thee half in thrall. I saw their starved lips in the gloam, with horrid waning gaped wide, and I awoke and found me here on the cold hillside. And this is why I sojourn here, alone and palely loitering, though the sedge is weathered from the lake and no birds sing. Yeah, not really my detail. I like poetry. I guess this particular Keats one didn't hit the bell for me, but... Alright, fine. Remember, bring a lockpick next time. Reeves and Eaton, can you head to the research vessel and download the unusual phenomena on 914 and 917? Juarez has a family emergency, and I'm pinpointing the relevant research we've done so far at headquarters. Thanks, Holder. Relatively simple machines that require compressed air to push through the cylindrical metal tubes to make unique noises that alert nearby boats. The Redfall foghorn was put into use by the Coast Guard in 1920. It's the same horn we now use. However, instead of the Coast Guard officers running the foghorn, the lighthouse keeper is now in charge of sounding the great siren when precipitations in the air reaches a certain point. If maintenance of the horn is required, one must throw both switches. It is imperative this is only done when absolutely necessary. Oh, when the horn absolutely requires maintenance. Disabling the foghorn can come with some catastrophic consequences if one is not careful. Huh.
There. That should keep them from calling in more freaks.
Huh. I didn't know that was an option, and I, would have done it ages ago if I did. Well, here we go. Well, by the hat I would have guessed one of the douche canoe kids from the cave, but backwards hat, digicram, and Molly vest says Bellwether. What the hell is that? Oh. Master's Journals. These assholes keep taking advantage of my Adelaide. Their hellhole is furnished with my belongings, but Adelaide swears they're good people looking for a little support. What she doesn't understand is that good people in Redfall are few and far between lately. After the last time she baked them cookies, she came back white as a ghost. Something spooked her. Who knows what they did or said? She just keeps talking about Weeping Tammy, but wouldn't go into it. The next time they came to my house, borrow my stuff, and scare my wife, I'll make them regret ever setting up camp that they came. Redfall may be shot to hell, but I can take back this one little corner of it. Yeah, I'm gonna go in with a flare gun. My thighs hurt just thinking of climbing this. Funda, not to be confused with Fuego. Okay. Perhaps the man himself? No touch. No touch. Can't stop me from touching history now. But in all seriousness, don't do that. Flash photography and this oils from human skin are bad for a lot of things historic. Why not? Young children must be supervised at all times for obvious reasons. Wow, I might have climbed this for nothing. Other than a grave lock, and a grave mistake! Yeah. Okay, let's take a look at this wacky thing. Oh my god! It's a corpse rifle! Okay, what else does it do? Staking a vampire heals you for 15%, 20% increased damage, 50% increased accuracy. It's a little slow, but I guess this is... Anybody else feel like they need a tissue handling this thing? Alright, let's read. They don't die easily, but they do die. They go dormant after feeding, so you want to wait until after they've fed. Then they cut up just the same as any other carcass. Maybe it gives the rest some pause when they see their own skull staring back at them from the barrel. I always thought the world was so big. I thought I could escape, become lost, and yet the world seems to have found me even here. This could be fun. Gee. Ghastly, but, you know my running joke, Trashkin. Any port in a storm. I have done damage to a historic site. Pretty sure that means it'll be a federal case. Oh, I see. I got anxious. There we go.
They burrow into their hidden places, like rats, dragging trash to line the walls.
Yep. I could have walked in from the back the entire... Alright. That away. I flunked land navigation. Ooh, pretty.
Her arm's like a harpoon.
Well, that worked out pretty well.
Got it.
Oh, and three skill points for my woes. I'll be. What's with the generator? Oh. Well, I could have gotten hairier than I expected. Still. Oh, poor Adelaide. I mean, I don't know that's Adelaide. Oh. I think that's the harbor master. Wait, she took her up to the light. Oh, they might have taken her up and then passed. It's messy, but like you got two unidentified corpses here, and like one's male, one appears female. Well, yeah, as far as I can tell, male. I guess male presenting. Definitely femme presenting. Heck if I know, trash can. Heck if I know. Well, I suppose we're near out of time. So let's zip around for those bits and bobs left. Boy, I want to bet one's just on the rocks. Oh yeah, we got 12 minutes left. I don't think we're gonna have time to cover both halves of the mission. So, I don't think we're going to. Maybe just do a little item hunting for a bit. Hold on, don't tell me it's just right around here. Oh, it is just on the damn rocks.
I would have helped him. I would have helped them all. It didn't matter who they were or what they wanted.
Okay, day. Flashbang's not bad, but directed charge sounds pretty good to me. But then again, we do have free, so where's recharge? Initial pulse take less damage. Let's see, enemies in the mobilized area take damage over time. Okay, that'd be real good when I get to it. Still can't afford that. Seem to be doing okay on shotgun ammo and such. Let's take directed charge. And you know what? Let's just keep that banked for now. I really feel like going with the UV ray is just the way to go for blood bags. Like, they don't explode. The downside is you gotta focus on them. Alright, guess that's slightly out of range. I don't know why I enjoy breaking those so much. Maybe it's because they impede my movement. Now I saw another grave marker somewhere, or another grave lock somewhere around here. I'll head up, and when it pops on the radar, we'll worry. I was sworn I spotted one somewhere up here. Well, hell's bells, man. Could have sworn I saw one up here. Ah, there it is. Okay. You're useless and worthless, Hollow Man. You're being a dick to me over the radio. Yay! No magical transfer. Or excuse me, no magical. You slid, therefore you die. Yep, that would be an angler.
We got him, Bribon. Last time I walked across the ocean floor, I was wearing a hard suit pulling a submarine rescue. I can do this. This isn't so bad. Right?
Well, I mean, relatively. Hello.
¿Qué pasa, Bribon?
I think it's up there, but damned if I know how I'm getting up there. I mean, obviously, the obvious way up is there. I was slightly derailed by an angler. Oh, now it wants to cooperate. You just sprint up the grade. Ah, there we go.
It's in the blood. It moves through every heart, every vein. They breathe it. They think it.
Huh. Alright. Alright. Well, let's see if we can at least get the first leg done, I suppose. We might run a little long. And I had a wee bit of a brain conniption issues trying to get up that. Which, you know, you're going to be stumped sooner or later. Huh. Terrific. Huh. Actually outperforms the purple. Alright, well that'll go the way of the dodo. Grackle can go away for the time being. I hate to put it away, but... Fire rate and damage versus reload speed and movement penalty. 56, 56. Yeah, we'll stick with that version of the Medusa. Roll that down. That down. There we go. We're all set. Yeah, but that's why I don't keep that in usually. It's dull as dishwater. Nothing exciting about inventory management. Oh damn, I was gonna look for the wreck. Well, when we do the other half of the mission, I'll remember to look that time. Yeah, why not?
There's the boat. Hope the gear
Seems
we
like
need
clear
didn't get
sailing.
damaged.
Damn. Oh, hey, grave lock.
They called it the trance.
That's all of them.
That wasn't what we called it before. It wasn't a trance. It was a bond.
Well, that went smoother than expected. Let's pick it clean. Nope. Absolutely, positively not. I give him my last lockpick for random loot. Oh, hey. Hey! Oh, come on now. Hey! Nice! Alright, attempts to pass the log. Alright. Eddie Desham's log. So the captain sold us out. He cut a deal with the bastards. I never would have believed it was her, Chief Scientist Chalmers, and that damn cook Elsa. The night before, the radio room said Captain Okonoro checked out the broadband system, spent all night in her quarters talking to someone. Given the creepy voices coming for the last week, we thought maybe she'd just gone batshit. Now we know she was listening to the Hollow Man. Next morning, the bunk room hatch was chained. All of us barricaded in. We heard yelling, so we think the captain's new friends boarded the ship, coming for some of the others, sitting here in the dark. We listened as it happened, every one of us holding our breath. There were a couple of shots and then it all went quiet. Anyone who comes aboard the Tempesta, if you find this, just know that it was the captain. She gave up her own crew. Adam Jasham, principal vessel operator. You know, it sounds like a wise crack at the captain like that, but I assume that's a real
Much
position. Oh, okay. Here's that break and those phenomenon from the various to-dos. Reeves, Eden, Holder, and Juarez, Redfall, technical news. RTU! 9:14. Our equipment picked up a bizarre electrical discharge that didn't align with our forecast. Or any previous forecast. We're attempting to pinpoint exactly where and why this particular batch of electrical activity burst when it did. 1917. More odd weather patterns that don't miss our expectations. Readings on our equipment show electrical phenomenon much stronger than ever precedented on Redfall. No working theories at present. Info. Dates line up with what the Coast Guard saw at their post. Huh. Log 1, log 2. Last entry. There's just 6 of us left. Myers hung herself while everyone was asleep. We cut her down and wrapped her in a blanket. Nothing much else we could do. But that was all the motivation we needed. The rest of us used a bunk frame to pry open the hatch. We got out and started gathering up supplies in case they came at us again. The ship has never been so quiet, but now Evans and Forrester want to make a run for it. Dumbasses. That red mist is going to dissolve the skin off their faces. Radio doesn't work. Just more Hollow Man creepy shit. Rasp. A trash bear. For the last time. It's foggy AF out there right now. I just saw the captain standing in the mist, watching the ship, looking straight up at the helm. She's changed. I don't know what happens next. Oh, me neither, buddy. Why not? Arroyo. Well, not my usual go-to, but you know. Ah, but it does 12. Holds an extra extra round. I broke in for nothing. Size 9. You know, I'll stick with faster stagger, all things being equal. Oh boy. I think I would have set him.
Que carajo. Of course, we can't just walk off the ship with no drama. Might be best to hold them off.
It's risky. We'll just call that the telekinetic slide glitch. Heck.
I'm going to rip you open.
Much better.
Holy shit, that worked. Whoops. Well, at least we took out the cap. Probably butchered that name, though. Harbor Master's office. Which is... yeah, okay, so we can pick that up when we care to. Well, one other boss and one chunk of the mission. Guess all that left is a double header vampire. Ah, it popped back up finally. Okay. The advice I give is if you clear out vampire nests, for the love of Pete, make sure you take advantage of the time to hunt for anything missing in that region. Oh hell, we did 7 of 8? Nice. 4 to go there. Free there. So 8 total. 11. So 19 left here. Oh, hold up. Forget wanting it down, Trashkin. We can totally zip from where we are to where we want to be. Alright, let's get in gear. We're gonna make straight for Dead Catch and finish up that side quest. Oh, right. And we gained a level, so... oh, no, that's just what's on me. Forget it. Take bandoliers. Forget banking it. More ammo. All the ammo. Uh-oh. Okay, so near as I can tell, Trashkin, we had a crash. So apparently we abruptly disconnected by from Bethesda Net, which made me go, why would that cause a... ah. So, we're just gonna zip on out and take care of that Dead Catch side quest. Get that tip line going. I mean, really, anything taking up space on the airways is bound to be better.
think there's a nest around here.
That there is. All right, here we go. There they are.
Get that out. Of course, we can't just walk off the ship with no drama. Might be best to hold them off from here. ¿Qué pasa, bribón? Much better.
Feels like it got to be a rougher neck of the neighborhood. Don't mind if I do.
We got him, bribón.
Hey, Redfall, this is Bill here from Bill and Bob's Auto Hour. This is a broadcast for the people of Redfall. It might be hard to believe, but there are vampires roaming our streets. The only way to kill one is with a stake through the heart.
Right, got it.
Chair legs, pool cues, fence posts, anything you can find. You look up at the sky lately? Well, the sun is gone. Daylight will not keep you safe. Garlic won't help you. And don't expect those vamps to stop to count rice. Find shelter. Set up the perimeter with some UV lights if you got them. It will stop the vampires. It won't stop their cultists. Our friends, neighbors, family members, they made their choice, didn't they? It's like my rat bastard brother. Anyway, find a weapon. Defend yourselves. If you don't, the vampires will come for you. We're stronger than this, Redfall. We can fight back. We can retake our town. Stay safe out there. That's what you wanted, right, Rev? Yep, anything to help out. We're lucky to have you. Now they still rolling and done. Of course I'm sure. Been ready for what? 30 years? What do you mean the lights? Never.
That is a great kiss off. I've been working on radio for 30 years. Of course I know if it's still rolling or not. Because we've all done it. Radio or video. Okay. So, let's pull it on back in. As we've run just a little overtime this episode, but what can you do? Sometimes you're feeling it. So, oh, that is a freeway to Burial Point. It's just beyond us. So with that done, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 done. 1 to go. Next time, I think it's about time we did something about that nest. and run our first Elder Nest. Progress to unlock. Okay, maybe not. But that's going to do it for tonight.
Hey. Sorry, I'm spacing out today.
It's cool. So, thank you for coming out. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed yourself, and you haven't already, do consider subscribing and joining the Trashkin around the trash fire on the regular. Or dropping a comment or a like, or a dislike. Again, you're grown. I'm not going to tell you what to do. To help out the channel. You know, in the algorithm. It's simply never appeased. That said, we also have plenty of videos to keep you amused. Plenty of Let's Play stuff. But if you do have to depart us now, I'd like to remind you all to count your spoons, hydrate, medicate, and take care of yourselves as best you can. Don't forget to tell the people you love you give a good damn. Go play some games. Good night, and I'll see you all in the next one.